takes a lot.
Yeah, a lot of logistics involved, and they proved that all the work they've put in over many, many years is paying off for Mamelodi Sundowns. Once again, it's Motiba back into the middle. Is their sixth goal in the offing? Well, somehow they survived here. Remo Stars with the Basser and company. That was another flowing move from Mamelodi Sundowns.
It's a football lesson. Complete football lesson.
You might be receiving our feed. No damage done as far as any further goals that have come. Lebo Motiba challenging Serge Abassa. Sundowns dominant. The 2 minutes remaining, and then whatever stoppage time is added on by Nguayuven, the Cameroonian match referee. Only 2 yellow cards is issued today, and once again Motiba looking to cause problems. You can get to the rescue of Abassa. It'll be fascinating to see when these two teams meet in a week's time what the composition of the starting lineup is going to be. Whether they start with a tried and tested, do Remo Stars, because 7 of the players in the starting lineup played both matches in the starting lineup against Zilamaju. Are there going to be changes coming? Are they going to say, well, it's unlikely that we're going to make much more progress in this situation, the CAF Champions League? So do we to blood some inexperienced players? I saw the ball tipped into the middle. A header hasn't gone where they wanted to, Remo Stars, but they're fighting under pressure here, looking for something late on here to try and reduce the deficit. As little opportunity there is now with only 1 minute remaining in regulation time for Remo Stars to win this encounter. Every goal counts at the end of the day in the Champions League.
I guess the confident booster for them is that they scored a goal against the classy Mamelodi Sundowns team. There's lessons to be learned in terms of how they should defend, but also how you punish Mamelodi Sundowns. I've always said there's vulnerability somewhere, but you've got to pay attention to the details. But Sundowns, the journey continues. The dream goes on. They need the second star.
Well, they starting off their campaign in the CAF Champions League in 25-26 in a very good form indeed. Nice catch by Abassa on the near post. But regulation time is just about at its end here in Abeokuta. It's had a tough afternoon as Abassa, beaten 5 times. Not sure how many times in his playing career he's been beaten 5 times, but up against a very, very quality side this afternoon. It's like that board just flashed 4 minutes. And that's how much time is remaining. Confirmed, 4 minutes added on to the end of the second half. Ibrahim trying to push his way through the Mamelodi Sundowns defence, who have been a little selfish this afternoon, only conceding the 1 goal, and that coming quite late for Olasupo. 13 minutes remaining. But yeah, now there's 3.5 minutes remaining, and I reckon the offside flag would have gone up against the Remo Stars attacker should he have gained possession. No clean sheet for Ronald Williams today, but I think in general he'll be happy with his performance. This man will be absolutely stoked with his performance. I think he's been one of the stars today. Kulisa Mudau, ever reliable Marcelo Allende, Mokoena even more so, I suppose. Kana came on as a substitute for Malibongwe Khoza, and we hope that that injury isn't too serious for the youngster. A little touch in there as well for Tiki and Tabeleng. It's quite interesting for Tabeleng, except for that little touch. I'm sure he's barely had a touch on the ball, except for tucking it into the back of the net. But one-way traffic, and this is where Mamelodi Sundowns show the experience. They'll control the ball, they'll hog possession, they'll try and play that possession style of football, not only inside their own half, but inside the half of Remo Stars as well. And just let the clock run down, because there's only another 2 minutes remaining, and suddenly Rodney Williams is indulging himself a little.
Manage the lead. The best way to do it, keep the ball.
And the opposition can do nothing if they don't have possession. Again there, another really, really good ball. And Modiba making ground here. The ball doesn't quite reach Modiba. But a nice combination again. And while Remo Stars will have a goal kick, and a bit of disappointment for the former French-based striker. And he got himself in a good position. But I don't think Mamelodi Sundowns fans can complain too much about today's performance.
It's been a classic performance on their part. They started it quite well. They wanted to assert themselves, and they settled quite early by scoring goals. And they've continued to consolidate, and now it's all about defending once they're in possession. Keep the ball longer.
Keep the ball first.
And this is the hopes of scoring the second goal. Slowly. Maybe fast.
Separating, yeah. Less than a minute remaining, and Abiyakuta, Mamelodi Sundowns kicking off their CAF Champions League campaign for the 2025-26 season in great fashion, away from home against Nigerian opposition, against whom they have never won in CAF competition in previous years, and plenty of years that we've spoken to you about as far as the competition from Mamelodi Sundowns at this level is concerned. And they will continue in this fashion, no doubt. Will Mamelodi Sundowns when they return home to the capital city of South Africa. After this encounter, in the meantime, it's Hedi Haruna trying to make some ground, and has been one of the highlights of Mamelodi Sundowns' success here today. Corner across to give him a low five, and
nali bafethu ipages lifollowayo make sure